Bueno, no. ¿Qué pasó? Ay, Dios mío. Ahí me- No puedo estar ni un minuto sin que nadie me esté escuchando.
La Moad 92 dice: Hello.
Hola, hola, la moda, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás por ahí? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás por ahí, la moda? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás por ahí? hablar mucho, un poquito mal. Tengo la nariz, recontra tapada. Ayer me cansé mucho psicológicamente y hoy día amanecí mal con la nariz súper muy tapada, literal. Me cuesta mucho hablar, me cuesta mucho, eh, me cuesta mucho respirar también, por el tema de que tengo la nariz muy tapada y voy a estornudar en cualquier momento, así que disculpen, disculpen, disculpen por estar en estas condiciones. Ay, Dios mío, la nariz me está matando, tío. Mira, aquí le ¿por qué la demora?
117. Dice. Si hubo monas chinas.
Hola, Bengue, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo te...
Clonk 7. Dice. Hola. Clonk 7. Dice. La cámara.
Dios mío, la cámara también. Esto no puede generar más estrés. Un momentito, por favor, un momentito. Voy a apagar el... Hola, hola, ¿se me escucha? ¿Se me escucha? ¿Se me escucha? ¿Se me escucha o no se me escucha?
Clonk 7. Dice. Creo que demora porque está cargando una versión nueva. Clonk 7. Dice. Sí.
Vale, Clon, vale, vale. Sabía que fue bien, sabía no tenía un buen patrón, no tenía un buen patrón. Vale, si mal, de ahí me está matando, pero ¿de qué manera? Ayer, ayer, ayer te comenté lo que pasó. Olvídate, estoy cansado tanto psicológicamente como también físicamente. Estoy cansado, tío, estoy cansado.
Clonk 7. Dice. Sí, no pasa nada.
Ni siquiera, ni siquiera puedo
Leave it to
hablar
me.
mucho,
I must not falter.
¿A qué te conté? ¿Qué quedó acá? ¿Me quedo acá?
I'm sorry.
¿Pero qué acá? Tengo mucho kilómetros, no me lo puedo jugar tranquilo.
Strategic adjustment required. Foolish. Authentication failure.
Vale, no sé qué acá sintiendo. No sé qué acá sintiendo.
Clonk 7. Dice. La cámara.
Creo que voy a jugar sin cámara. Creo que voy a jugar sin cámara, Que cada 5 segundos que acabo de sacar, ahí tengo. La cámara se está, tengo que apagar los cascos otra vez. Y volver a prender. Hagamos esta misión rapidito. No sé qué es acá, pero bueno, vamos a hacer esta misión, ¿vale?
Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Encore should bring an umbrella. Oh, no, 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 no! Alto said when it rains like this, we hide.
No. This is...
El Anjunes.
It's the real
Dice.
retroact rain.
Habla mi caosita Ren.
Hola, la Julia, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué por mí? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué por mí?
Rover, Jinzhou. Jinzhou is under attack. It's a TD.
El Anjunes. Dice. Y ese terrible Gatti.
Wuthering Waves, la Julia, Wuthering Waves.
El Anjunes. Dice. Volviste a tu esencia.
Wuthering Waves. No tengo pendiente. No tengo pendiente. No tengo pendiente. Ay, Dios mío.
Clonk 7. Dice. Hola arroba el Anjunes.
¿Qué tal, la Julia? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué por mí?
El Anjunes. Dice. Hola clono. Clonk 7. Dice. Por cierto Ren está un poco resfriado.
Se mata. Se mata, se mata.
El Anjunes.
This rain.
Dice.
It's finally...
Más bien saldría su pornay.
Quisiera
El
jugar
Anjunes.
Fortnite, pero...
Dice. Pa' alegrar la tarde.
Claro, quisiera jugar Fortnite, pero... Es la manera mejor la Fortnite. La manera que vos estás viendo, mañana jugamos Fortnite, ¿vale? Mañana jugamos Fortnite. Ahorita mismo estoy resfriado, estoy con poca ganas de transmitir, la verdad, pero estoy transmitiendo porque este juego lo tengo que terminar porque lo tengo pendiente, ya. Mañana Fortnite, mañana.
General,
Yes. How's it go?
we have 500 remaining soldiers prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for retroact rain, they have reported
El
minimal
Anjunes.
hallucinations and no
Dice.
adverse effects.
Vale Ren.
Sí, mañana jugamos Fortnite, mañana jugamos Fortnite. Yo también, no te preocupes, yo también, no te preocupes.
However, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of
I see. We march on to the Northfall Barrens as...
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense hallucinations. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned.
General, we've got all equipment repaired, tactite weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. Non-resonators are also equipped and prepared for action. But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour. He strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. We've seen it firsthand. However, I do agree this will be our last chance at organizing another attack. Sir, his name is... Jian. General, help. Please, help me.
What do you make of this, Gian? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual, but this is the enemy we've been yearning to destroy is finally right before us. And now, you're asking me to sit back and do nothing because... Silence? Is this your response? Or is it fear? No. I see. You're no different. We fear, we bleed, we suffer, and in the end, we'll all die on the battlefield. But what about your brethren, friends, and comrades? As you witness them viciously slain before your eyes, will you still remain silent when their souls demand an answer? There is no other choice. We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fighting until every last one of those monsters is gone. The retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those hallucinations. I will not allow it. We'll crush anything in our path, no questions asked. And I will pave the way for us all with my forte. If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die, so be it. We will win. John, I have a question for you. What would you have done on that day? If whatever you say, I'll never answer those brave souls with such silence and cowardice. Prove yourself to me, Gian. Caught you off guard, didn't they? Just like what happened on that rainy night. Yes, go on. Keep fighting.
Break!
Fight! Until the last of them is wiped out!
General Ge Lin, we fight to protect what we cherish. We cherish our comrades not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. The trust in their lives' worth. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
Clonk 7.
Is that
Dice.
so?
Te faltó usar la habilidad de liberación XD.
As I see it, you're cut from the same cloth. You and I.
Perhaps we are indeed, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
General. General,
I'm fine.
we just detected an intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon. It's gradually turning to the sky. It looks just like how it was during the battle beneath the crescent.
It's time.
Sir, the Midnight Rangers are ready. We await your orders.
Attention all troops. Take position and get ready to engage.
Sir.
When the moon turns full, the roving traveler shall return. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Here they are. They're not coming at us. Are they trying to protect something, or are they waiting for commands? With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, someone must be orchestrating it. Could it be?
Está haciendo aquí para esto. A ver, no enemigo en la cámara, ¿eh? Oye,
Clonk 7 dice: esa es la tipa de la portada.
la tipa de portada. No sé, no me esperaba que volviera a aparecer.
It looks almost full now, and the retroact rain falling. Rover, maybe this is the right time Madam Magistrate was talking about.
Citizens of Jinzhou, please remain calm and evacuate in an orderly manner as we practiced during previous drills.
It's a pre-recorded broadcast message. Our magistrate saw this coming and she had General Jian devise an emergency plan a long time ago. This wave of TD attacks should be over now. We knew this was coming and we were ready, but oh boy, the amount of TDs is insane. Thanks for coming in time, Rover. It would have taken us much longer to handle this. Oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her near the city gate.
Any update on the protective barrier?
We've put in all our resources to repair it. But if those tacit discords keep coming at us, it might not hold up for long. Ah, I presume you must be Rover. Maybe we've met somewhere before.
Nunca te...
Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Tao Chi, a director at the Ministry of Development. I'm in charge of our... Thank you for lending us a hand. It's our defense system against the retroact rain. It does a good job of keeping the city safe from the rain's effects. Once the protective barrier breaks down, tacit discords could manifest from inside Jinzhou City.
Rover, remember what I told you earlier? The retroact rain is essentially condensed droplets of remnant energy that fall from the etheric sea. This remnant energy makes it a magnet for tacit discords. It records events from all times and places, allowing those who come in contact with it to witness illusions of past events. That's what we call the phantoms of retroact rain. It kind of works like how resonators resonate with the world. The more you're exposed to the rain, the more realistic those phantoms become. Oh, and here's another interesting fact about the retroact rain. When it's raining across a large area, illusions pulled from the memories of multiple people can manifest at once. Nice catch, Rover. Jinzhou has been a battleground for centuries. That's why it has to deal with the Threnodian that represents the concept of war. And wars will lead to deaths. Once the retroact rain reaches its final stage, there'll be thousands of phantoms. Phantoms of dead soldiers.
This is the one major threat that has been looming over Jinzhou. Our magistrate ordered the construction of this barrier precisely because of that. Indeed, the phantoms should only mechanically repeat what they had been doing. They shouldn't have the ability to interfere with reality. But the retroact rain can be significantly enhanced through the Threnodian's power. As a result, said phantoms become increasingly realistic, to the point of inflicting real harm on humans. In that battle 3 years ago, our soldiers got into a gruesome fight against countless tacit discords, either native to Northal Barrens or produced by retroact rain and endless swarms of phantoms. Phantoms of tacit discords and our fallen soldiers repeated their indiscriminate attacks on everything in their sight. Soldiers could not tell friends from foe. The relentless rain even recreated the brutal deaths of their comrades, etched in vivid detail. The Northal Barrens turned into a living hell, and to this day, we can still hear the desperate cries.
The battle beneath the Crescent was humanity's first recorded encounter with retroact rain enhanced by Threnodian power. Your previous general sent back valuable video recordings of the rain. Those videos provided crucial information. which allowed nations worldwide to speed up their research on defense against the retroactive rain. Our people at the Black Shores have theorized that the Threnodian abnormal moon sightings and the retroact rain may be linked. Yeah, something like that. But it's only a theory. We don't have enough data to verify anything. So, unfortunately, we can't predict retroact rains yet, but we know it's closely connected with Threnodian's revival. The TD outbreaks are another sign.
The moon just changed in an instant. If this theory turns out to be true, that means...
And Jinzhou's dealing with what happened 3 years ago. The Threnodian's revival is never an independent occurrence. They can sense one another through some form of telepathic link. The revival of a Threnodian in Jinzhou will trigger catastrophic events and affect other nations. We gotta hustle back to the teeth of space, recalibrate our lament detector, and warn them before it's too late. Anyway, we'll take our leave now.
Please stay safe. That's all we've gathered so far, Rover. The TD outbreaks won't stop before the end of this reign. We must stay alert.
Mom, there's another wave of them ahead.
Speak of the devil. I'll need to take a very long nap after this.
¿A poco existe Roma en este juego?
Clonk 7. Dice. Hay como una pequeña referencia a eso más adelante.
Vale.
Leave it to me.
Everyone, hold your ground!
One with the sounds. I sense your weakness.
The TDs here have been dealt with. Let's go reinforce the outpost. It's still under attack.
Thank you. Some of us are still fighting in there. We must go help them.
One with the sounds. The end has come.
Finally.
We made it! Oh, thank you so much.
It's dangerous here. Let's head back first. tell me this is the last one? Rover, your moves are sharp as always. Dealing with so many TDs seem like a walk in the park for you. Rover, did you see that? Now, it's almost identical to what we saw 3 years ago, during the battle beneath the Crescent. I'm afraid we're already running out of time.
Report the situation, please.
Madam Magistrate, the barrier has been fully repaired, and we have evacuated all residents. We've successfully minimized the damage.
Well done, Director Tauchi. Indeed. It's been a while, Rover. It's been going according to plan, if I may say so. I was made aware of this in advance, and planned out our defense beforehand.
Clonk 7 dice: si quieres que me una, me avisas.
In such an emergency, I cannot sit back and wait for Jue to save us. I will act and see my duty through.
No tienes
This is my decision.
no tengo que seguir jugando el modo historia para tener ventaja, porque sepa, la otra que jugamos no me dejan pasar a cierta zona.
Clonk 7 dice: pero si quieres seguir con la historia normal. Clonk 7 dice: claro.
Eso me dice. Para que me dejen pasar a más zona, porque ya que jugamos no dejan pasar a más zona y
Clonk 7 dice: avanza normal hasta que desbloques nueva zona.
Cuando fuimos, la otra persona que me ayudó, yo pude seguir ayudándome porque no podemos seguir avanzando porque la zona está bloqueada. Eso me decía.
I have secured some much-needed aid for our city during my visit to the capital. Also, our expert should be ready by now. Rover,
Clonk
do
7
you still remember
dice:
Jue's message for you?
creo que en esta misión te permite acceder ahí.
Now we have raindrops that fall upstream, and the Midnight Rangers general in the Norfall Barrens, ready to take on the Overthrax. This must be the right time Jue was talking about. Rover, it's going to be dangerous. You might directly confront a Trinodian. I understand how you must feel, Rover. I have been in a similar situation before, when my life suddenly took a big turn, and I had no choice. You will be remembered as a heroic ally in our defense against external threats, regardless of the outcome of this battle. May victory prevail the lasting night. I will pray for your safe return.
Rover, I have informed border checkpoints across Jinjiao about your trip to the front line. You have been granted unlimited access to all places. Yang, you're one of our outriders. I hope you can go with Rover and provide assistance. You'll need to pass through a tacit field to reach our base in the Desert Rock Highland. Please, be careful.
Rover, Yang, I'll be keeping the city safe as a patroller. Do come back in one piece, okay? Thanks! I'll give it my all.
Seems the rain is not stopping anytime soon. The city. What?
Rest assured, you can count on me.
I will keep everyone safe.
Me too.
Don't forget us, Lion Dance Troupe.
We got this!
As you can see, everyone's ready to defend our city.
Rover, Yang Yang,
I've informed General Jian that you're heading to his place. He will be meeting up with you soon.
may victory prevail the lasting night.
Defend the south gate. Enemy attack weakened. This wave is almost over. Break! Tell truth from facade.
North gate! TDs incoming!
Our enemies are spent. Hold your ground! Tell truth from facade.
Clonk 7 dice: se armó una pelea.
All tacit discords nearby have been dealt with. Now
La
the
pelea
city's
que terminó
defense.
muy rápido.
Please update me on the situation in Jinzhou City.
Under Madam Magistrate's command, the barrier has been activated, and citizens are being evacuated to the safe zone. Washu Academy and Ministry of Development are on standby for further instructions. The Baiju is overseeing operations at the Academy, while Mortarfi has arrived at the Ministry. Rest assured, we are all safe in the city. And that Rover, he is heading over to meet you. Yang Yang.
I see. We have successfully contained the outbreak here at the base. I will go pick them up as soon as possible. The rain's getting heavier. There are signs of tacit discords reviving. Intense frequency fluctuations detected. They'll be passing through that area. I must create a safe passage for them. I need to clear the way for them as quickly as possible. Couple more tacit discords here. Time to get rid of them. Fear no more. Is that the thundering Mephis?
Leave it to me.
Clonk 7. Dice. La liberación de ese tipo causa más daño que los ataques normales.
Claro, no te di cuenta. Tu dragón es muy potente con sus ataques.
Things have gotten even more dangerous out here. The closer we get to Norfolk Barrens, the worse it gets. The streams feel heavy with dread and the smell of blood. There must be a brutal fight going down in the Desert Island. The Tacit field directed Tauchi mentioned should be right up ahead. We must pass through it to reach our base and find General GN. I wonder what other anomalies await us ahead. Is that one of our soldiers? The phantoms contain a lot of remnant energy. These Tacit discords might be coming after it. Those soldiers, they're phantoms too. Watch out! The rhetoric brain's effects are worsening. We must proceed with caution. There, another wounded...
Are you Yang Yang?
What happened here?
The thundering Mephis. I'm part of the Deso Rock Highland supply transport. This is where our supply station is. We work to keep our soldiers alive. We were on our way. Had to go through this thundering Mephis. The rain brought it back to life. Crushed in the end. I barely escaped. This place is dangerous.
Watch out!
It's him, General...
Clonk 7. Dice. Le hizo Peri XD.
We must bring it down to keep pushing forward.
I sense your weakness. No hesitation.
Let me be your blade.
The hour is upon us. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command. Synchronization.
You're wide open. Fear no more.
One with the sounds.
Be gone!
We did it!
The thundering Mephis is a blend of countless fallen soldiers' reverberations. As long as more soldiers are still dying here, it will always return. Not to mention countless souls of our brave soldiers remain trapped in this rain to this day.
General.
Sorry. I should have arrived sooner. The honor is mine, Rover. Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to assist us. Thank you for lending us a hand. I should properly welcome you with Huang Lon's formalities, but as the current situation forbids that, I'll brief you on our plans as fast as possible. I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. You are a trustworthy ally, according to her. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. While the antidote cannot shield you from its effects entirely, it should at least lessen the hallucinations. For someone to show up as a phantom in the Retroact Rain, 2 conditions must be met. Prior exposure to the rain, and a deep connection to the affected area. You were found in the Gorges of Spirits only recently. This is your first time setting foot in Jinzhou, ruling out that. Moreover, you possess a similar ability with the legendary hero who once absorbed Threnodian. Jue prophesied about your arrival. I was told you'd come to the Norfall Barrens one day, to reclaim your lost power from Overthrax. I'll do everything in my power to help you make that happen. Yes. Madam Magistrate might not be aware of this as it happened before she was appointed. On the day I was selected to be the next general, Jue told me this. Beneath the full moon, guide the returning one to confront Threnodian. From the threat itself, he shall reclaim the power to conquer it. And if you are indeed the returning one mentioned here, we may actually get rid of that monster once and for all. You might have noticed something off about that moon. We call it the Void Plenilune. Once it fully takes shape, Overthrax, the Threnodian of War, would be reawakening soon. It is an ancient terror that reigns over our land, capable of devouring weapon frequencies to enhance itself. The Norfall Barrens have become a massive graveyard of weapons after countless battles. Those weapons would have made it even stronger than before. But we must act now. The Void Plenilune is already visible. We must contain the Threnodian swiftly. Any delay could allow it to recover and become harder to deal with. To remain calm in such an extreme situation, your composure is admirable indeed. We'll get into the specifics once we reach our base. I've taken care of all the tacit discords nearby on my way here. The path ahead should be relatively safe now. Keep going and we'll reach the base soon.
Estoy tiempo de costar. Estoy listo a la misión. Sí.
I sense your weakness.
Wait,
Clonk 7. Dice. Y por cierto, no te olvides de usar al personaje que obtuviste.
¿Y cómo la uso?
Clonk 7. Dice. Después.
Okay.
Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. And now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over.
Greetings, General.
Master Tianxing? Didn't know I'd be—
Jianqin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery teams. She has been a great help.
General, I've heard people comparing the Norfall Barrens to a massive graveyard. Whenever it rains, cries and moans can be heard as if many ghosts are weeping. Master once told me, life and death should follow a natural course. The heavens and the earth form a vast chamber where spirits freely depart and return. Countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil powers of Overthrax. I want to help set them free.
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the Tacit Discords too. They have shown unpredictability in every past battle. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall Barrens, and instead had been conjured by a mysterious power. After analyzing their behavior, I believe the source of said power is none other than that statue. While the Overthrax is still weakened, we must seize the opportunity to act. With looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks, and many of our units injured and unable to fight, it is crucial to plan our attack wisely. Please, join me in mapping out the strategic plans. I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engages in close combat. Lastly, we have the special task force of Rover, Yang Yang, Jianxin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team. And this is Yue Hui. He's in charge of the infantry team. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the Norfall Barrens and Valley Junction.
No me resulta incómodo jugar con los cascos. Me resulta incómodo jugar con los cascos.
deep as we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. On the other hand, our enemies must take the same route if they want to attack us. With the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies and bringing them back, we will face endless waves of attacks. Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We cannot afford a prolonged battle. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of the battlefield, reach that statue, and take down Overthrax in time. Rover, let's plan carefully and use each team's strength to our advantage. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons, they can strike from a distance. But we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography, and enemy forces. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover a larger range. Where should we deploy the ranged units?
Mixing ranged and infantry units may seem versatile, but it wastes the advantage of ranged units. This may not be the best strategy.
Where should we deploy the ranged units?
Our main battlefield will be at the valley's bottom, where space and vision are limited. Placing ranged units behind infantry can slow their aim, making it counterproductive. This may not be our best strategy.
Where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. We'll use their range advantage to the fullest. It's a smart. Next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat. The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. We need to plan our attack wisely. How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
We could divert some forces to flank the enemy, disrupting their formation and gaining an edge. However, a successful outflank requires a wide battlefield, but the small passage of Norfall Barrens limits our options for movement. And we can't predict everything that'll happen on the battlefield. Our diversion could leave our front line vulnerable. It may not be the best strategy.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
To infiltrate enemy lines, a small group of our forces will enter through gaps in their formation and attack from the rear. This maneuver takes time and requires caution to avoid detection. particularly in a valley where evasion is difficult. Small infiltration forces may stay hidden, but risk being overwhelmed by enemy attacks. Alternatively, diverting forces could lead to losing on the main front. We have little knowledge of what's happening behind enemy lines. Better not act rashly. This may not be the best strategy.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation, the infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonators with powerful abilities, they have superior mobility and combat skills. If the chance arises, they will be responsible for taking down the Overthrax. What should the Special Task Force do?
We could split into 2 groups to cover each other during our mission. It might increase safety and efficiency. But if we further split up our small team of 4, we risk getting also, finding cover for everyone may prove difficult during an intense fight. Perhaps we could consider other options. There may be more effective tactics available.
What should the Special Task Force do?
Flank tactics aim to avoid direct confrontation and exploit enemy weaknesses to take them down slowly. However, our combat power could be drained by the endless enemy assaults if we don't eliminate the Overthrax in time. We can't afford to prolong engagement. There may be more effective tactics available.
What should the Special Task Force? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky, but necessary move under our current circumstances. Thank you, Rover. The battle plan is clear. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire support. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engages in close combat. Lastly, we have the Special Task Force of Rover, Yang Yang, Jian Xin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team. And this is Yuehui. He's in charge of the infantry team. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the Norfall Barrens and Valley Junction. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous. Narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. On the other hand, our enemies must take the same route if they want to attack us. With the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies and bringing them back, we will face endless waves of attacks. Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We cannot afford a prolonged battle. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of the battlefield, reach that statue, and take down Rover. Let's plan carefully and use each team's strength to our advantage. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons, they can strike from a distance. But we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography, and enemy forces. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover a larger range. Where should we deploy the ranged units?
Mixing ranged and infantry units may seem versatile, but it wastes the advantage of ranged units. This may not be the best strategy.
Where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. We'll use their range advantage to the fullest. It's a smart move. Next, the infantry. They have been trained. The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. We need to plan our attack wisely. How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
We could divert some forces to flank the enemy, disrupting their formation and gaining an edge. However, a successful outflank requires a wide battlefield, but the small passage of Norfall Barrens limits our options for movement. And we can't predict everything that'll happen on the battlefield. Our diversion could leave our front line vulnerable. It may not be.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
To infiltrate enemy lines, a small group of our forces will enter through gaps in their formation and attack from the rear. This maneuver takes time and requires caution to avoid detection, particularly in a valley where evasion is difficult. Small infiltration forces may stay hidden, but risk being overwhelmed by enemy attacks. Alternatively, diverting forces could lead to losing on the main front. We have little knowledge of what's happening behind enemy lines. Better not act rashly. This may not be the best strategy.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation, the infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonate. If the chance arises, they will be responsible for taking down the Overthrax. What should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky, but necessary move under our current circumstances. Thank you, Rover. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire support. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the special task.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian.
Esto debería competir contra Metal Gear Solid 4, ¿eh? Por tener las cinemáticas más largas.
Our next move is to reclaim the disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. Overthrax set it up to absorb frequencies in the Northfall Barrens without interruption. One of our top priorities now is to protect the disruptor from tacit discord attacks. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. We need it to break through this barrier. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Good news is we've established connection to the disruptor and we're ready to go. Bad news is the disruptor's electric capacitor is damaged. Simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power outlet. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first, then wait for a full charge. Any questions? By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital would want strict control over its use, I assume. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered. Trust me.
All right. We'll be waiting for the green light. Lastly, we've got more bad news. Baija, please...
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit discords are targeting the disruptor, and our troops are doing their best to defend it. The disruptor has been surrounded by the tacit discords, with more of them slowly closing in. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the disruptor to recharge. You may need to hold out a little longer. I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand the situation now. Rover, Yang Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its backup energy outlet. Jian Xin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit discords. Let's get moving.
Wind, guide me. Leave it to me.
You must be...
Yang Yang, an outrider. General JN sent us here to help.
Those monsters have occupied the emplacement with a surprise attack, but a few brave We've blocked off access to protect our base, but I'm opening it up for you. Please, they need your help. We're counting.
The tacit discords are everywhere. They've cornered a soldier. Over there. He needs our help.
No hesitation.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
One more time. One with the sounds. Strike from the shadows. Moment of resonance.
We should be safe now. I hope he's all right. Let's go check on him.
General, is that you? Is that so? We know how important this. We kept it safe. This reparation key. Take it. I may not see our victory in person, but please, please defeat that monster. For us. Thank you.
Yes. We
Este
will
fue el
win.
fallo. Este fue el fallo. Hola Lucy, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por venir, Lucy. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Gracias por venir.
Clonk 7. Dice. F.
Gracias por el fallo. Hola Lucy, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Gracias por venir, Lucy.
F en el chat.
Ajá. Gracias por el fallo.
Leave it to me.
Bueno. Dejé...
Let me be your blade. Disruptor's 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover.
Oh.
Sounds. Strike from the shadows.
Disruptor's at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover.
I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade. Tempest synchronization. Shape the shapeless.
Swift and resolute.
Disruptor's fully charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining tacit discords together.
No hesitation. One with the sounds. The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up. Synchronization. Storm, hear my command.
Swift and resolute.
General.
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General, the retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are observing a sharp decline in the number of TDs in the Norfall Barrens.
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire. But it takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor. If we missed...
This is our only chance.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the Magistrate of Jinzhou, I've obtained the approval to use the disruptor in combat. The enormous energy consumption, the risk of a misfire, and the weight of this decision, I will bear the responsibility. I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle, whatever it may be. General, Rover, may victory prevail the lasting night. I pray for your safe return.
Thank you for your trust, Madam Magistrate.
No need for that, General. We've always shared the same goal, you and I. Attention all units. Do everything you can to assist. You are authorized to use the disruptor.
Target the Norfall Barrens.
Defend Jinzhou at all costs.
Parece la arma de los juegos del Dasta.
Clonk 7 dice XD.
Parece.
Leave it to me.
Rocks, 1 o'clock.
Uy, muy bien, amigo. ¿Qué pasó ahí?
One more time.
Nobody Dark
Ready for battle.
dice y mi expedition.
Me cago en paz hoy, lo siento. Me cago en paz.
Tell truth from the side.
ayer no pude jugarlo porque tuve un pequeño inconveniente, ¿vale? No te voy a mentir. Yo no pude jugarlo porque tuve un pequeño inconveniente, pero lo poco que jugué sí me gustó. Lo poco que jugué sí me gustó, no te voy a mentir.
Nobody Dark dice, ¿pero qué te pareció? ¿Te convenció o nada?
Lo poco que jugué sí me gustó. Sí me gustó, lo poco que jugué sí me gustó. No te voy a mentir. Nunca queja era que no podía cambiarse los botones padres. Nunca queja nomás.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up.
We'll shake them off. Use your grapple now.
Oh, listo. Lo único que era que no podía cambiar el botón de padre. Ya, me refiero a que yo estoy acostumbrado a hacer el botón de padre con L1 nomás. El botón de país edición se hacía con el botón R1. Eso no me queja nada. No puedes cambiar los botones.
Carry on with your mission. You can leave the rest.
Esto es todo bien. No te mentir. Todo realmente.
Follow me. We're going down from here. Mind the cliff.
Ahí. Nice.
Rover, are you all right?
Stay sharp. More tacit discords incoming.
Listo. Acá hay un parecido. Acá ya mataste.
The hour is upon us. Strike from the shadows.
You're wide open. Tell truth with the sun. Don't you worry. The suspended ruins are ahead of us. The resonance beacon here is still functioning, and the defense feature is intact, too. We can catch our breath here. The Overthrax assault has been as brutal as expected. We've been cut off from our main forces. It's the three of us against all of them from here.
Master Jinsing.
I tried to contact her and our base. Nothing came back. Threnodian's power is possibly interfering with terminal signals. We have no choice but to trust them now. Let's press on. We're bound to face a vicious fight. We've reached the suspended ruins. We'll get going once you're ready.
Pues ahorita, ¿qué puedes? Veamos este camino.
It's unusually quite small. We should be able to pull it away with our grapple. Every path ahead has been cut off. We're not seeing anything at the moment. Rover, be careful. Something bigger might be waiting for us ahead. Creating a task force, but it won't stop us.
One more time. One with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
You're wide open. Tell truth from facade.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Let the winds roar.
Swift and resolute.
As expected, the enemies are increasingly strong as we approach the statue. Have you been injured, Rover, Yang Yang?
I'm okay, but Rover, he...
Give me your hand. Good. The battle, I still have some first aid with me. Please use them. The upcoming battles will be even more dangerous. Should you get injured, you must let us keep moving.
Vale. Outra que boa, né? Olha que bonito.
Procede poisoning. Dice. Chip Werson Streambucom, remove the space, @026
Watch out! I can feel tacit discord.
Ojalá semejante peso.
One with the sounds. The hour is upon us.
¿Tienes comida? No puedo.
I sense your weakness.
Ready for battle. Finale. These rocks are blocking our way. We'll need to get rid of them.
Finally. Rove, our signals got blocked off by the Threnodians' power. Took us a lot of effort to make this call get through. I have to say, your terminal has a very intriguing design. We'd love to thoroughly investigate it once we have the chance. Now back to business. We are aware of your situation. Luckily, your current location is still within the Disruptor's range. We can provide fire support. Seeing what the Disruptor is capable of, we could turn down the output power, but I strongly advise finding cover far away.
The structure of this building is almost entirely destroyed. We'll need to create a safe space where we can take cover.
There is a floating platform over there. Perhaps we can make use of it.
Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over. Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over.
Clonk 7. Dice. XD.
Vale, así es.
Mortifi, it's time.
Understood. Watch out, everyone.
He did it.
The disruptor's power is down to 1/3. We can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime.
Let's try pulling the floating boulders together. This should make our path ahead. Leave it to me. One moment, Rover. We can work the terrain to our advantage here. Let's try to pull that wall down on them, and they'll be trapped underneath.
Clonk 7. Dice. Usa el ancla. Clonk 7. Dice. Arriba.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
Vale, tenía razón.
Clonk 7. Dice. Para eliminarlo rápido.
Tenía razón, vale.
Wind, guide me. An impermanence here. In this place. Rover, let's approach it with care.
Mira, ¿qué tenemos aquí? Una gasta.
One with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
Ready for battle. Tell truth from facade. Fear no more. Bide the time.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Storm, hear my command. Hey, hey.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. One with the sounds. Strike in shadows.
You're wide open. Tell truth from facade. So many enemies along the way. I couldn't have made it past them so fast without you. We're almost there. The statue's power is getting stronger. I can feel it.
Clonk 7.
We don't have much time
Dice.
left.
Veo que estás aplicando muy bien los intros.
No sé qué tengo, pero bueno.
Clonk 7. Dice. Ya que cambias cuando brilla.
Vale. Ya sé.
Clonk 7. Dice. Los personajes.
I can see a gravity strip ahead. It's currently blocked off. We'll pull the rocks away first, then let it carry us up there.
Vale, acá decía, pero como siempre.
Wind, guide me.
Pues me mato. Pues me mato. Vale. Acá hay un medio. En el medio, allá en el Vale. Vamos. Un cofre.
An unexpected discovery.
Clonk 7. Dice. Así uno activa el outro que es cuando sale otorga algo el personaje y el intro que también causa algo el personaje entrante.
We've almost reached the top. That giant rock. We've got to remove it somehow.
It moved a little. Let's give it a couple.
Almost there. We finally did it.
A ver cómo sube.
We'll reach the top soon. The road ahead is completely blocked off. You choose where the disruptor's last blast hits. Make it count, Rover. May it cleave out a path for us.
Clonk 7. Dice. Para saber qué causa está en las habilidades, ves al parte de intro y outro para saber qué bono da o qué hace, pero eso después lo ves.
This amount of enemies. We cannot fire the disruptor again. Yang.
The Threnodian is only going to summon more of them as we go. We need someone to keep them away and escort the others into the statue. I understand you're planning to do it yourself, General. But I think I am better suited for this. We all want to beat the Threnodian once and for all. I understand that you don't want to leave anyone behind. But we all know you and Rover have the best chance against that monster. Now that our shared goal is within hand's reach, I do not want to...
Indeed, Yang. Turns out I was the one being indecisive. Now, Rover, please make the call.
I'll stand guard here. The Threnodian will not be able to draw more power from the monsters. I'll leave the rest to you.
It seems the culprit is hidden deep within this statue. This will be our final battle with this Renodian. Rover, are you ready? That's the spirit. Let's bring an end to this war once and for all.
Vale, somos el general y yo, nadie más.
Clonk 7. Dice. Se viene pelea.
That's another moon. The Crownless. The Threnodian has reconstructed its frequencies.
Pones acá para ti.
One with the sounds.
It's been immobilized. Time to strike. Tell truth from facade. Break! Those frequencies we just crashed. The moon is drawing them in?
Hola.
That moon has cannibalized the Crownless's remaining frequencies to create another monster. I remember I saw it during the battle beneath the crescent. Tell truth from facade. Finale! Tell truth from facade. This is the swordsmanship we teach our new recruits. How dare you!
The end has come. I sense your weakness. One more time. No hesitation.
Ready for battle. Tell truth from facade. Watch out for its ranged attacks.
La cosa me recuerda a mi común. El tema que tienes mi común. Oye, acá hay que poner para ver por aquí.
Find a chance to strike its core.
Pero ¿cuál se tengo que hacer?
Retreat to advance.
Ah, sí, está bien.
Don't you worry. Copied my weapon already, huh? Retreat to advance.
Vale, solo. Date un día, vale.
One with the sounds. One more time. Shadow descends.
Bajo con el push.
Ready, careful. Tell truth, facade.
Vale, tengo que subir a cada moto.
Tell truth, facade.
Be gone. You will obey.
One with the sounds.
Clonk 7. Dice. Con la I puedes hacer otros ataques.
Vale.
You're wide open.
Clonk 7. Dice. IOX.
Retreat to advance.
Entiendo.
Tell truth, facade. Time to fight back.
Clonk 7. Dice. No sé qué Boruto un es el del medio que te sale. Clonk 7. Dice. No con el general.
Wind Rider. Don't you worry. What are these sounds?
Me juega a me incomoda esta criatura. Ahí tenemos en una imagen, ¿vale? Tenemos en una imagen. Me juega a me incomoda esta criatura. Ahí tenemos en una imagen. No me sorprendería si todavía tiene comida, ¿eh? Me parece un Digimon.
Food. I want food.
Clonk 7. Dice. XD.
Estoy jugando Digimon
As the conceptualization of
porque
war, somehow it opted to flee instead of fighting us properly.
también sale Digimon por cierto.
Rover, is that... This place is collapsing soon. Let's get out of here first.
Remnants of the past.
Gather round, I have a tale to spin. Our feather-haired maiden faces a horde of beasts. And just in time, a ray of light. Sunbeams burst through the clouds, banishing darkness out of sight. From the statue emerged two... Guess who we have? None other than General Jian and the legendary Rover. And lo, ruins fell, a colossus shattered, the Overthrax meets its defeat. Mountains and rivers exulted in glee as the war's finale came to be. As they say, why fear when fate is ours to shape? Amidst setbacks, heroes will rise to conquer. Their determination fuels the fire of hope in our darkest hour. Under starlit skies we battled, divine loom roaring above. Now victorious, our songs of triumph shall shake the clouds. And our story goes on.
Ok, acá tenemos a mesa en común. Unas cositas. Acá. Vuelta, ¿no? Vuelta. Vuelta al bus que acabo de enfrentar. Vuelta al bus que acabo de enfrentar. Inflación o copia, no sabía decirte. Vuelta.
Clonk 7. Dice. Literal XD.
Vuelta, ¿no? La caja en su forma completa, literal. Por es la inflación, copia, qué sé yo, no sé. Ahí ves vuelta a medio común. Bueno, ¿cómo se basa? Vamos. En teoría, en teoría terminé el videojuego o qué demonios son. En teoría terminé el videojuego o qué demonios.
Clonk 7. Dice. Una parte.
Una parte.
Clonk 7. Dice. Falta todavía XD.
¿En cuánto falta?
Clonk 7. Dice. Regular.
Over here. Been waiting for ya. I thought Yang Yang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
I don't know.
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark?
Smells good.
So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those tacit discords, a burst of energy erupted from that statue. Two forces clashed and collided, and later, one of them emerged victorious, vanquishing the other in a violent clash. General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out of Rover's body. It was blocking or even consuming the overflow of Threnodian power. It reminded me of how Rover once absorbed frequency energy with his body in a similar fashion. So, we took him to the academy for a checkup with Baizhi. Apparently, this little one is what we had detected before. It's a speculated space or organism hidden inside your body. Now we finally know. It shares similar frequencies with tacit discord's reverberations. It resembles an echo processed by the data bank, stored inside your body instead of a terminal. In other words, it's your own echo, captured or absorbed at some point. Without you, it can't manifest. That's why Baizhi couldn't confirm just how you absorbed that echo back then. Was it you? Was it the little one? Or maybe the two of you together? And Baizhi discovered more after analyzing your spectrums. She found a new power source within you, similar to the Crownless, but even stronger. This power comes from the tacit discord you defeated in Norful Barrens. So, the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up in your body, available at your disposal. In other words, there's a deeper connection between the two of you. Or, according to Baizhi, it's a convergent codependency.
que está acumulando poco para el animal. Y también voy a darme la mente. Ahorita nos entregó el grabando, voy a poner esta cantidad de papel que está acumulando poco. Voy a darme la mente.
Clonk 7. Dice. Ahora vuelvo.
To put it simply, you are connected. While you are two separate individuals, your energies and vitals can affect each other, for better or for worse. You may even feel each other's emotions. The bond between you and this creature is symbiotic. As it strengthens, so do you. However, if one is harmed, the other suffers. Fortunately, since it can't ever leave your side, it's not an easy target for attackers. And if they do strike, it can seek shelter inside your body for safety. Okay, now that's pretty much it. Baizhi was going to explain it to you herself, but she has to go check on a newly appeared sonorosphere in Jiaozhou.
Wait. This is too much information for me to process. Let me get this straight. So, it helped Rover fight off the Trinodian? Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems unlikely. Don't look down on me. You'll regret it when you learn what I'm capable of.
Ay, Dios mío. Ojalá. Nadie te va a pagar. Porque el canto me paga. Vale, la cámara está ahí.
That poker-faced researcher was absolutely shocked when she examined me. Said I'm not just any echo. I'm a super-duper cool one. Rarest of them all.
Oh, actually, while those aren't Baizhi's exact words, that is, she mentioned highly intelligent echoes that connect on their own in other countries. said they are involved in every aspect of human life, with unique abilities beyond our that those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor Baiji, an eco-acoustics expert, have ever seen one in person. But this little thing here, it could be one of those foreign echoes.
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Who knows? We may find other cool echoes in that place. Well, both General Jian and Baija have confirmed it. No way they're lying. I'll admit, the thought of someone else having an echo inside them sounds pretty crazy to me. But with you, anything's possible. You can absorb reverberations with just your hands, like the legend says. So maybe one day you just stumbled upon this little thing and soaked it up like a sponge. Sounds feasible, I guess. So, do you know where exactly he absorbed you? Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask him? Tisk. Don't take that tone with me.
But even if echoes can have memories, they probably wouldn't remember things earlier than their first manifestation. I wonder if that's the case with this little one.
Aha! Finally, someone with common sense. That green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar question. Sorry to disappoint, but I really don't remember anything before I showed up. Maybe I was just sleeping inside him this whole time. So of course I don't remember. Sleeping? Seriously? It's been so long. All those happenings, all that fighting, and you didn't hear anything? Wow, that's... Your sleeping quality is really something. So you've got privacy to be respected. Don't worry. Your body's sound insulation is amazing. Dive into it, and everything goes quiet. The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. And when I do wake up, I get tired and hungry fast. So I have to crawl back in for more rest. I know. It's all because I'm not eating enough.
That's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of energy. Makes sense. Regular echoes need to be powered by the term.
I thought you'd be really different from the usual ones we see. Turns out you share a lot in common. So you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname. No wonder everyone's been calling you the Little One. Denomination? What?
The universally agreed terms for special echoes, like names for humans. They're named based on their characteristics, abilities, and places of origin.
My denomination. It's... What? No way! No way! That's not fair! If all this special, I don't want to be called the Little One all the time. It doesn't sound cool at all. How about this? You help me come up with a name, and I will let you have some of the food.
Oh. There's nothing left. Next time, I'll definitely save some for you. Just give me a name. Please?
A name? Now?
Yes, I want it now. Look, your name's Tisha, your name's Yang Yang, and you... your name is... Heh, that sounds interesting. Wait, didn't you forget everything? How do you still remember?
With your old name and memories all gone, it's a good idea to go with a new one. It makes everything more convenient and represents a fresh start.
Yeah! Exactly like she said. Every one of you has a name, and I want one for myself too. I'm really not asking much. I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little special, and epic, and super smoking.
That's true.
Let's see. You want a cool one. What about... Nah, absolutely no. That's too straightforward. It's no better than calling me the little one.
Hey, it makes every difference in the world. I am Echo the Invincible. That's what a hero play character would say as their transformation call. Or maybe, since you can fly and you've got those long ears, why don't you call yourself Righteous Raptor or Valor Hawk? Flying Fury?
No. Absolutely no. Why do they all sound so cringy?
Why? I love it when people call me the Jinjo Speedster. Doesn't that sound awesome?
Huh? Sure, if you say so. Anyway, they all sound like anything but... Aha! I knew Rover would come up with a good... Wait, why is it... You didn't just pick two random syllables, did you? So, is it because I've been saying absolutely no a lot?
Why is it suddenly so quiet? Is it not happy with the name? Why though? Can't think of anything better that's catchy, impactful, and clever all at once.
Abby... Abra... Abraxas?
What's wrong? What are you muttering about? Abra... what? Sounds like you're reading a spell.
I don't know, but I just have this feeling that this is what my name should be. Okay, ready? Abby. I like the sound of that. That's my name. Of course I like it. You came up with it for me. I was just trying to get used to it, that's all. Besides, I feel attached to this. My name is Abby. You will not call me the little one again.
Sure, we won't. Got it. Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping we could get some answers from from Abby. But now we're back at square one. I really thought we could figure out where Abby came from. It might not lead us to other special echoes, but it's at least a starting point to uncover Rover's past. Then we'll have something to do before asking Madam Magistrate and our Sentinel about it again.
Maybe we can start with Abby's special abilities instead. Each special echo has a unique ability. We can compare what Abby does with our records of other echoes to see where they came from. Besides, it was Abby's power that helped Rover defeat the Threnodian, I suppose.
Why do you sound so unsure? Didn't you see it all with your own eyes? Abby, can you show us again? I'm super curious how you did that. Who knows? We might learn something. Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done. But this place is too crowded. Let's move to that open spot over there. All right, all eyes on me. What's going on? I'll try again, just you see. What? Did something happen? Just a little slip, that's all. I can do it. You gotta try. Back then, I just stood in front of him, and that big bad Threnodian monster thing just... So, you didn't really do anything?
Emilia Olter 20.
No.
Dice.
I definitely
Buenas.
did something.
Hola, Emily. ¿Cómo
Like I
estás?
said,
Bienvenido
all of a sudden,
a mi
smelled
directo.
something
¿Cómo estás?
really yummy, coming closer and closer. It was like nothing I ever smelled before. I didn't have time to think. I just had to show up and reach out for it.
So, maybe Abby's power activates automatically under certain circumstances.
Emilia Olter 20.
Can't control it
Dice. Todo bien, pa.
Yeah, looks that way. You can't even hold your shape for very long yet.
Bueno, casi bien, casi bien. Estoy un poquito resfriado, pero el resto todo bien, papá. Todo bien, papá. Todo bien, papá. No te preocupes. ¡Oh! Gracias por tu follow, Emily. Gracias por tu follow. Gracias por tu follow, Emily. Gracias por tu follow. Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Gracias. Acuérdate que también puedes seguirme las fotos redes sociales, ¿vale? Aquí está. Acá abajo mío está mi otra redes sociales, ¿vale? Puedes seguirme donde tú quieras. Acá abajo dicen, no te preocupes. Nada más, gracias por tu follow. Gracias por tu follow. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. A ver, voy a llamarme esto.
Where did you absorb Abby? What are Abby's powers? And what exactly happened between you two? There are so many questions we can't figure out yet. Our Sentinel Joy can look into the future. Nothing ever deviates from its predictions. It has already sort of guided you to the Norful Barrens through Madam Magistrate's messages, right? Now that the Threnodian crisis is over, perhaps you can consult our Magistrate and our Sentinel again. I'm sure they can offer you some more useful guidance.
A ver, voy a necesitar a la señorita Jinx, ¿vale?
Have me now.
Voy a necesitar
Remember?
a la señorita
Meeting up
Jinx.
with that Jinshi person, getting her. Speaking of that, so this Sentinel can predict the future? That sounds cool. The name
La cámara
Jude
está
sounds
bien.
pretty cool too.
Sí, la
It's
cámara está
almost as
bien.
cool as mine.
Disculpen.
What does
Quería
it look
saber
like?
si la
Where is it?
cámara estaba
Since
bien.
we're paying it a visit, this
Our sentinel protects every one of us. Of course it's cool. But why are you talking about food again? Didn't you just stuff your face? What? Is your stomach a black hole?
I can't help it. I'm always starving.
Bueno, gente, yo me voy metiendo, ¿vale? Yo me voy metiendo. Dejando os tengo que meterme a comer. Gente, compárteme el vídeo, ¿vale? Compárteme el vídeo. Dejando os tengo que meterme a comer, ¿vale? Así que compárteme el vídeo. Un momentito voy a... ¿Cómo se apaga esta cosa? No me olvidé cómo apagar esta cosa. No me olvidé cómo apagar esta cosa. Voy a... Hasta Vamos,